Ban Yoshi's, and then we also see that Zellen's gonna ban Dreamland and FOD.
All right. So who do we have starting for the crew battle?
We got Spice Fairy as Peach, and we've got Zellen as Fox.
Okay. And I don't think I've seen the Oberlin crew. I've played some of the Oberlin crew. But I did remember seeing Stevens just because of Fish NY. I remember the chat. We were trying to figure out how to pronounce the tag.
Fishney.
Fishney.
Fish into knee! Oh!
How did the UPenn Johns Hopkins battle go?
That went well. It was a UPenn kind of like couldn't tell if they were playing with their food at the end. I mean, it really felt like they had it solid. John Hopkins played well. I just think they lost so much momentum early on that they just couldn't recover.
Oh, okay. It's surprising because I felt like both were high-powered teams.
Yeah, I think actually the difference could be that the John Hopkins has two teams. So I think
Right.
John Hopkins M might actually be the stronger of the two.
That makes sense. But I mean, still solid to get UPenn down to 9 because that's a monster team, bro.
Yeah.
As we've seen.
Yeah. It's still pretty impressive. Although, you know what scares me is that Villanova beat UPenn last week with that one stock remainder. So Villanova is another team to watch out for.
And the Philly battle too. Oh man, lots of good narratives building up for sure.
Yeah, and looks like we're gonna get right into it shortly.
Cool. So we're in it.
All right, going right into it. Looks like we're off to a kind of a slow start, but Zellen's gonna get some early momentum. All right, here Zellen gonna get that quick combo. That's gonna be the death stock, only taking 11%. Great job by Zellen.
Quick, efficient, deadly, keeping up the pressure.
But it kind of looks like Spice Fairy's coming with a return statement, but I just seems like whenever they get grabbed, it really disadvantage for them. They're not really getting out of it too easily. Oh, here we go. Grab forward throw. This could be an edge guard situation. Is not, but punish still. That nair took the jump. Oh. I feel like Spice Fairy's having some sneaky movement right now. I'm seeing some interesting grabs and stuff that may not normally work.
Right. It's just like very interesting moments, but also Zellen's not falling for it or not getting caught in the Pete's traps.
Exactly. Zellen playing kind of smart, trying to avoid all the baits, not trying to get hit by those cheesy Peach down smashes. You don't want to get hit by those in crew battles. You don't want to lose your stocks that way. And as we say that, Zellen losing a stock to a forward throw, pretending it's Smash Ultimate.
What is it? I think Hugo is the one that says forward throws should not kill, should never kill.
Yeah, just because if you grab someone, you'll probably be facing the edge of the stage, so you'll throw them the way you want them to go. Alright, so it looks like Spice Fairy is bringing this a little bit closer, not quite sealing up those edge guards. I think those are actually critical right now, given how their matchup is going.
Absolutely.
Alright, Zellen gonna take another stock from Spice Fairy with that up air. Here we go, back to neutral. Spice Fairy looking in. Going for the down smash, but Zellen getting these drill shines!
Explosive with the combos, just really ripping open advantage.
Yeah, and it just seems like Zellen, every time Spice Fairy goes in the air, Zellen's catching them with an aerial. There's no room for them to try and push in, because every time they do, they get hit.
Usually you feel like it's tough for the Fox to breathe, but I think it's just the quickness and always having the hitbox out. Oh man.
That's a really unfortunate SD by Spice Fairy.
Let's see if they can take maybe one or two more stocks. Another forward throw kill.
Oh, Stitch Face! Stitch is on the board! Oh, but that could be a stock! But that could be a stock!
Oh.
Is that a stock? Oh, it's not a stock. Okay, that was scary. That was really scary. If you're Spice Fairy, you're like, oh, that could be a stock! It's a stock! It's a stock! You can't reverse that!
Oh, man.
I think
That's a
that was some classic Yoshi lip, or sorry, Pokemon Stadium lip, where the corner blocks your vision.
hmm hmm But I mean, the fox is also Zelen is spooky with the multi shines there because he wasn't doing that prior to like in the earlier three stocks. It was just out of nowhere with the corner pressure that was just brilliant, and Spice Fairy wasn't able to respond, even though they had a stitch. The potential was there, but no fear at all.
Yeah, I think RNG just really looked down upon them and said, "I'm gonna give you one shot to get this. You get this one shot," and they had the stitch. And from what I saw, I think they just threw it up when they were off stage to try and get it out of their hand because it was hard
I think
recovering with it.
I think it was five head though, because if it falls down, uh, then maybe it just causes some sort of conundrum and they're able to take advantage, maybe take one more stock. It was like that last breath, but Zelen too solid. He knew what to do.
Zelen too solid, and now we're gonna have to see who Oberlin wants to send in. I'm gonna. Oh, thanks for the follow, Neverender. If I know my crew, okay, I'm looking at it, so I'm peeking at who they're sending in next. But I was actually gonna say it anyway. I was gonna say Moonchild. Moonchild is the solid all-around Oberlin player. Technically a Marth main, but as a decent Mario, he likes to pull out from time to time.
Hey, you love to see it. I always love college crews where you're able to see more character diversity. Um, and typically they're pretty solid. Like we've had Links, we've had Ganons who all are able to take a solid number of stocks. And I played Moonchild. He's good.
Yeah, yeah. That meme where it's like, I raised that boy. That meme I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I be with Moonchild, because when I was a freshman in college, I inherited an experimental college course, which is where students teach a college course. So I taught
Mm.
Smash Co, where you teach people how to play Smash Brothers, and uh, Moonchild was in my experimental college class the first semester I taught it, and so they were originally like a Wii U player, and I transferred them to Melee, and now whenever they
Yeah.
play anything other than Melee, all they do is complain.
Professor Lucky teaching the kids.
Right, so it looks like we got a great Bay ban. It looks like we're heading Battlefield. What a meme.
I'm excited.
Yeah, although I'm a little worried for Moonchild on Battlefield.
There.
It's kind of a scary stage. All right, so looks like we need to reset the Fox stocks back to 18, but everything's in order. They're gonna start, I assume, at 45. Oh, yep. Okay. Oh, brilliant. Starting at 45.
You know how this works from the Mario perspective?
I don't really. I just know that, like, I think there's a time for up throw and a time for down throw, and if you don't know how to use either, you're not going to play as efficiently as you could.
Yeah.
But I don't
only
know the percents.
I just know that they exist.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing that I try to remember as a spacey whenever I see like the Mario Brothers, nice first stock taken, is PPMD when he says, all you got to do is get him in the air and just back air over and over. I feel like Fox is a little different with his plan than Falco is because you just have that back air wall when he's in the air. But once he's up there, it's pretty simple. It seems like.
But I don't think that Moonchild's ever really going to get an opportunity because Zelen just running away with this momentum and only getting put into an offstage position because he put himself there. And going to take another with an up smash. Zelen up 2 stocks, not losing any yet. Alright, so it looked like Moonchild was going to try and cover high there. Almost caught it, but was mistimed. Zelen now going low and getting mix-ups.
It's that 5 head again.
Right, here we go,
But he's
grab,
quick.
throw up there.
Great tech chase.
Alright, looks like Zelen's just moving in for this final kill on the stock, but gonna get hit with a fireball, but no edge guard! I think that's really unfortunate. That cost Moonchild his stock.
Yeah, you're seeing some good ideas from Moonchild, but not able to complete them. I think it's just the pressure from Zelen, moving quick.
Yeah. Okay, Moonchild gonna take one. Not what you want to see though. This is. I mean, I know Oberlin's not taking this seriously at all, but I don't know. He would have done much better if he went Mario. I know he was playing Mario for the funsies, though.
I mean, it looks like he's having fun. All those forward smashes.
Looking like Kibby out here with these forward smashes.
Shoutouts.
Shout out to Kibby. Great Yoshi from University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Oh,
Oof, and that's gonna do it. Zelen only dropping 1 stock and taking 4.
wow. That's a quick 8 stocks by Zelen. Really solid. But I wonder who they send out next from Oberlin, because you just need to take this one, but if he's able to take even more, that just blows up the Great Bay brand.
I mean, I just when I look at their roster and then I think about the internal math because I know Oberlin players, I'm like, but who do they send in? You know, my thought would be send in Bearleaf. He's really good at taking out the foxes, but I think he's gonna get cut short by if they counterpick him with the Peach or the Falco.
Right.
So I think like he could take this last stock and not lose any, but I don't think that he would win once they counterpick him. I think the safest option, honestly, is to send in Pachinko.
Yeah. And see what he can do.
Yeah. Uh, Pachinko is really good in the in against Spaceys. I think last week Oberlin's biggest problem was they ran into a team that had Sheiks that they couldn't counter.
But with this sea of foxes and a Falco, shout out to Fishny, then it's quite different. But yeah, maybe barely we save him for the rest of them, hopefully able to push past the Peach before they rip him out. But
yeah. And it looks like we're gonna see Luman. Luman, pretty nice Peach. Have not seen them play in a very long time.
how long?
4 years.
Ooh, wow.
That's pretty long, right?
That's like
Basically, like, haven't seen them play since my freshman year.
that's deep Oberlin lore, man.
Yeah,
4 years ago.
I know. The deep Oberlin lore is when my worlds collided. When I went to Big House, what was it like 8, and then I ran into Zane, and I was like, Zane, you
Wild.
came out to Midwest. What are you doing here? And I see Pengu Zane, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
fun.
remember. Okay. So taking it to Fountain. Good choice. Solid choice. I don't know. I feel like as a spacey, Fountain versus Peach is always spooky, especially with the moving platforms. It can be a little inconvenient.
Wait, I just started seeing this copy pasta.
Love it.
Yeah, great job, guys. I'm Mango's best friend. I'm Joey Aldama. Yo, look at me. I'm Joey Aldama. I play
Lost some
Fox.
weight, bro.
Yeah. Nah, this is the real me. I just came out of my big coat. All right, looks like the players are searching and they're finally connecting. Here we go. Lumen busting out the green peach. What do you think of the green peach?
Worst Peach.
Where's peach?
gotta
Okay, yeah, I would agree with you.
I actually think the Daisy Peach is better than Green Peach. And my favorite color is green.
Yeah. I think it's just like they hit us with that green that's like, oh, there's big Yoshi rolling through. I think the problem with the green is it's just right in that middle of like, I don't like it. Be darker or be lighter, but like don't be what you are.
Exactly. It's like close to an olive, which is the worst green objectively. I think you need to go for like electric or lime or just like a deep like forest green. But anyway, destroying Zelen really quick.
Oh my god. Well, I guess 4 years have been kind to Luman.
Cheeky up air to get him away from the edge.
Oh, and there's just the falling down there. He's gonna seal it. Luman solidly taking that last stock.
Nice,
Thank you
nice.
everyone for the follows. Like, really appreciating it. We are at 495 followers. 5 more followers. We're
Ooh,
at the big 500.
so close. That's crazy.
No, right? It feels like just yesterday we were at like 10 followers.
Yeah, I remember getting 10 followers and being like, let's
Let's
go.
go! 10 followers! Whoa. The pop off at 25 followers was so hype. I think the pop off at 50 was bigger than any other like benchmark.
Yeah, it felt so real. And now 500? 500
Yeah.
for real? Like, nah, it's not a big deal anymore. We're big stuff
It's
now.
not. Uh, but seriously, do we very recently put in we are an Amazon associate now. So if you buy stuff from Amazon and you want to help support us, we can get part of a commission from your purchase. So go to our Discord server, private message the bot !Amazon and then space the link, and the bot will message you back the link of the product you sent with our tag on it. So part of your purchase, a part of that commission will go to Intercollegiate Slippy. So please do that. It will help us fund prize pools and help us make other great events. Because if people start just doing that for their every Amazon purchase, we can have large prize pools for other kinds of events besides crew battles. So please do that.
Yeah. Prize pools, so it goes directly into the pockets of the competitors that we have, the great college teams that we have once we get to the end of this circuit. So want to reward these teams because they're putting in work, showing up once a week, playing good matches. But you can tell that they want it. They really want to win. So the bigger the prize, the more we're able to congratulate them. Yeah.
I think some of the players want the prize, but even before the prizes were really announced, it
Yeah.
sounds just like some players are out here just for blood. Sounds like they're out here just to get those W's. They don't need no money to prove their victory. They need the blood to prove their victory.
They just want to take names, bro. That's the best part. Like even
Take
without
names,
the
take
prizes,
names.
exactly. And that's the best part about the grassroots move is like it doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. But it's nice when you can get it, So
Hmm.
wanting to see what we can do for these great college scenes we have participating in the circuit so far.
Looks like we're gonna see a stadium ban, and we're also gonna see Maple Sauce the Fox come in against Luman. So it looks like they're opting not to counterpick with their Falco, which would have been like one of their few unique options.
Mhm. Going for same, not different. Just sending in
Yeah.
another Fox.
I mean, because look, I don't think they wanted to send in the Peach. I think if you're purposely trying to create a Peach Ditto scenario, you just don't like having fun.
I don't know.
Because
I think they can be somewhat exciting.
I mean, they can be, but the thing is, like, Stevens has the choice to send in 4 different like any one of the 4 different players, and as long as they don't send in that one player, it'll probably be a fast matchup.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Okay,
All
it looks
right.
like we
So
are going Yoshi's.
that'll be
I'm
interesting.
surprised it was not banned. Oh, Stadium was
Mm,
banned. Stadium was banned. That makes sense.
yeah.
Still a little surprised though. I mean, because Yoshi's ceiling is as low as Stadium, if I'm correct, right? Or like
Yeah.
it's as low or lower.
As low, or I want to say slightly lower.
Yeah.
Definitely lower.
Like at
Now that I
minimum, I
think
think
about
it's like as low, if not lower. So I think like why not ban Yoshi's? Because you might survive on Stadium, but you might not survive on Yoshi's from an F smash.
it. Exactly. Like the lateral space you have is a lot better there. But I'm sure they know what they're doing. They have a plan.
Yeah. I think Yoshi's also could be one of those times where you could get some cheesy kills on Fox because if they're off stage and you hit them and they don't die, but they get so close to the blast zone that when they start their Fire Fox, they like end up dying or something.
Yeah, exactly. And in terms of management of space, down smash is just huge. Like when you can take
That's a
up
good point.
half of the stage with the down smash versus Pokemon where they can stay away from it.
You got a
Makes it a
very
lot
good
more
point.
dangerous.
That's probably exactly what they're thinking. All right, Oberlin going into this now with a 4-stock deficit, but Luman trying to change that for them.
Already throwing out the down smash, but getting caught with these back airs.
Yeah, Yeah, looks like Luman not quite getting the extension hits, just getting single individual hits right now. But offstage positioning, gonna get the fair. Another little setup here. Gets hit by the upper,
No.
yo, for BM we call that a forced SD. But that was obviously not a forced SD, that was just an SD.
You hate to see it happen.
You hate to see it, but sometimes it'd be like that. Oh, Luman not taking advantage of this at all! That was, if Luman really wanted to push and try and get stocks back right now, that's when you like get by the edge and you down smash. You don't care what happens, you just down smash.
Right? I don't care that you just SD'd, like I'm taking everything you have.
Yeah, like we don't show mercy when you're already 4 stocks down.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I had completely forgotten, but
Like,
he's got to make these up.
yeah, this is not only like you have to win this is like you have to save your stocks because we're already down.
Mm-hmm. But so far, seeming pretty even, finding some habits that Luman's countering, like that charge up smash they had already done for the first stock.
Yeah, and it looks like Maple Sauce is reaching for those up airs. Not quite getting them though. Oh, and Luman gonna get the kill here!
Yeah, I think that it looks like Maple Sauce is not quite patient, and it's fine to not be, especially on not Pokemon, on Yoshi's, because this is that stage where, you know, there's nowhere to run, you're just squabbing. But when Luman is winning the squabs like this, taking that, well, bomb?
Oh, but that was honestly, tossing it away wasn't terrible considering he like knew how to follow up after he tossed away the bomb.
Exactly. But as I was saying, Luman is finding ways to stuff him. Like the impatience isn't quite working, even though he's able to take these first 2 stocks off him.
I mean, if Luman can take this stock without losing the next one, it's going to be a 2-stock deficit for Oberlin, which will be a significant decrease in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Much more manageable.
Yeah, oh, but these up airs could change that. One more up air should do it.
He's hungry. Oh,
but the down smashes. Not the proper float height, but gets the Randy fair in neutral, and Luman's gonna take it.
You just smacked him, bro. Like,
I love that fair though.
It was just like, just wait right there. Just whacked him. Her forward air is just so brutal and beautiful. My favorite Peach move by far.
I think the most beautiful part about it is how much start time there is. So when you hit it, it shows you were anticipating someone, like moving somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And just the wind up and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they came up with it too. Because like, what does Peach do?
She takes off her crown and she slaps.
Well, I mean, in canon Mario games, does she ever take off her crown and slap somebody?
That's a very good question. I do not know.
Hey.
So Fishney coming on in, the Falco player, against the last 2 stocks of Luman.
Smart. We'll see how it goes. But Fishney's solid, from what I remember. I was more focused on the tag and how to pronounce it, but I definitely remember him doing some damage in the last crew battle.
Yeah. So what do you feel from the Falco side in the Falco Peach matchup?
I mean, my school of Falco is more like I enjoy the floaties matchups. I think I get that from Ipengu, and just like his hype whenever he gets to play a Peach. It feels doable. It's just you have to be in a different mindset than when you're playing against a Fox. Really, my favorite thing with the Peach matchup is down airs and like tech chases from down airs that you're able to get because her roll distance from attacking like isn't that far, so you're able to just keep punishing from there. So it's a different flow tree once you're able to get her down in the right spaces, but she's also just dangerous, right? With down smash, back air, forward air, like we talked about, is a great call out sometimes when you're doing lasers a bit too much. But it's a fun matchup in my opinion.
Yep. And it looks like they're playing with enormous lag right now.
Oh,
that looks god awful. Oh wait, no, if they're doing their tech right, I think that means that they're not experiencing the lag. It's just on the spectating end.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I was
I
gonna
was
say,
gonna
like,
say,
how could their tech be so good with such bad lag?
like,
And I'm like, no, it must be on the broadcast end for the
a
spectator.
perfect adaptation. Just like able to play in slow mo.
Yo, throw your emotes in the chat. I don't know if you all noticed, we have an emote wall. If you throw emotes, it slides across the screen.
Going
And we're going
FD.
FD, stands for, uh, forget about this. Forget about this. Forget about this. I have a more adult one, but I'm not gonna say it on stream. For what
It's
FD stands for.
you gotta watch out. But no, I think that's a good stage for both. Well, I guess it depends because Peach will have the
Going
chain
right
grab going right into it, and Falco has his lasers.
Alright, there are the two SD stocks. Oh, you pulled a turn up. That's not neutral, bro. That's... For shame. That's disappointing. Like, I didn't do anything, and it didn't change the game at all, but...
Yeah, yeah. It's like bringing a gun to a knife fight.
Exactly! It's like, you're allowed to do it, but is it respectable? No.
No, don't do it.
Okay, here we go. Here's the chain grabs. Hey! 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 Oh!
Do people say A anymore for chain grabs? Like, I
They
feel like that
don't. I think
stopped.
people just go like, can you just get the 30% in combo already?
Right? Like, I feel like all the hype that FD had with like the Mewtwo King chain grabs is just totally gone, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I wish it was still hype. It should be hype for Zane, because Zane ends it with a pivot forward smash. Wow, what a good
Right?
down air fair, or down air
That was
nair.
nutty.
Yeah. Because I think like normal Marth chain grab on FD is kind of lame, but if you're finishing with something like a pivot tipper, I think that's cool.
I agree.
Okay, Lumen not able to get in, but not dead yet either. Whoa, okay,
Oh.
that'll do it.
Nice.
Luman needing to take one more stock here to still have, but if they lose the stock here, they'll kind of be right back where they started a little bit. They'll have only gained one stock for their team.
Oh,
It would be kind of great for Oberlin for them to take this right now, but it doesn't really look like Fishney is trying to give any space.
Luman knowing like a solid float height to keep away from the lasers, but in terms of getting in, it's a little troubling. But catch them at the right moment. Let's see what they can do with this chain grab.
Hey. Oh, that was a good nair. I think that was a DI catch.
Nice. All right. And it's taken two stocks. Let's see if they can stretch this a little bit further, completely
It's
even
kind of
it out.
credit.
But yeah.
I mean, because if you're Lumen right now, you're probably thinking like, oh, this is like, I can't expect myself to take it, but if I do take it, that's great.
Yeah. They've done a great job bringing this back for the Oberlin team.
Yeah, I don't think Oberlin has any hard hitters left though. No players that are like significantly more substantial than the others, but I mean, the rest of the crew's pretty solid still. I mean, maybe they can do this.
They've got a skilled Roy, I believe.
You've got a skilled Roy. A skilled Roy can win any matchup.
I think Peach is a little tough, but
Peach is, yeah, it's pretty tough. It's hard to kill at the high percent unless you're like next to them. But if you're next to them, you're in down smash range.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so it looks like Fishney is gonna ban FD for whoever comes in. We do not know from Oberlin yet who's gonna come in. Two players left. If you were Oberlin, who would you send in?
That's a good question. I feel like I want to see the Roy, but I don't know or think that's a good decision. Right? I think the Falco's a better decision. You maybe pull out the Peach for the next one, but I love Roy. That's it's just the hype.
Some might even say he's our boy.
I miss that too. What is it? Slippy doesn't have the character shout outs in the game like before, but that's the lifeblood of Roy's hype is just the
Roy's
crowd
our boy.
itself coded into
Roy's
the
our
game
boy.
Sakurai telling you that Roy is our boy.
But I actually haven't noticed that. The cheering is not in Slippy Rollback, huh?
It's sad. It's sad.
I haven't really noticed that.
I mean, it's also weird, right? Because oh, they're sending in our boy.
The boy Bear Leaf coming in.
I'm looking forward to it.
A skilled Roy wins every matchup, so for the audience out there. Oh, someone wrote Bear Leaf like back here.
Like actually.
Gentlemen's to Great Bay, LOL, no shot. So the band is FD and they're going Yoshi's then, because apparently Great Bay is not the gentle stage of choice.
I would have gone, man. But I think that's.
I mean, look, I think Stevens Institute of Technology is not trying to play to lose right now. I think they just want to like win their match and go home right now. I think.
Yeah, it's a pretty
You know.
serious crew. They're trying
Yeah,
to
I
take
mean
care
they're
of
not up
business.
by that much, but I guess that's also why they're being serious. I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Classic Jersey.
By the way, if you are from New Jersey, and this means if you lived in New Jersey growing up for more than 10 years, or you were born in New Jersey, you can only call yourself a New Yorker once you've lived in New York longer than you've lived in Jersey.
Yep, exactly.
I feel the need to say that because there are many people in this world who are from Jersey who say they're from New York.
And I can say for a fact that a couple Stevens friends right across the river who might claim the New York, right? There are a couple people in Hoboken, New Jersey that are like, I can see it across the water. Like I might as well be a New Yorker. It's not
Nah,
true.
you live in
It's
Hoboken.
different.
You might as well be Hobo Sephiroth Ken.
That's good.
Whenever I hear Hoboken, I'm just thinking about Hobo Ken. Like what a tag! Like what a player that would be.
Yeah. Shout outs to the town though. That's one of my favorite spots in New Jersey. Great food, great spots. And Stevens is actually a pretty hype campus. Cool people.
Yeah,
But
shout outs to the Garden State.
Garden State. Bro.
That's what it's called. It's called the Garden State.
I try to be nice to New Jersey, but it's hard. It's hard.
But it's not our fault. They make it hard.
True. I see no lie. Factual.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna get into the next match of Oberlin versus Stevens.
We're ragging on Jersey, not on Stevens. Stevens is great. And
Yeah,
this
Stevens is
crew
great.
Solid.
Alright, here we go. Falco giving us those two SDs.
Some movement from Bearleaf to intimidate Fishney.
Neutral start, here we go. Oh, Skilled Roy always gets the grab. Skilled Roy grab beats everything. Alright, Falco comboing. Looks like Roy is not warmed up yet. Or...
Fishney really just letting it rip, man.
Man, this is not your jewel. Don't let it rip.
I mean, for Fishney, he might as well.
For Fishney, it's good.
Oh
Yeah,
my
actually, for
God.
Fishney, he should keep going.
Beyblade, bro.
Beyblade. Dude, I miss Beyblades. I want that to be a thing. I want that to be an adult thing.
I miss physical Beyblades, but like I tried to watch the anime, like the first few episodes. The dub is trash.
Oh, anime?
Trash.
No, the anime is so bad. No, I would never recommend the anime.
I mean, there is that one scene of like Beyblade Moses like parting the Red Sea, which was incredible.
With the Beyblade? Does he do it with the Beyblade?
Yes.
Yes!
But past that, you know.
Oh my God, he's dead again. No, I lied. Randall's here.
Let's go, Randall. Giving our boy another chance. Let's see if he can maybe take this stock. Maybe both, but
maybe a single
smart.
stock. Let's go. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. You can just tell when Roy's get knocked off stage and someone has a ton of time to edge guard, it should be death.
Yeah, exactly. Fishney really wrenching that momentum there. But
Fishney not showing any mercy. There's no
Oh,
chill.
so many forward smashes.
All
Good
of these forward
lord.
smashes are disgusting. So well placed.
No
Okay, no, I
fear.
respect it. I respect it though.
I do as well. I would have done the exact same thing as a Falco. You're feeling the momentum. You've hit 10 forward smashes. Why not?
Yeah. Like it was gonna be a 4-stock. You can like also if your team is already up, you can burn one. It's not
Mhm.
like especially when it feels like the entire time Stevens has had control of the crew battle momentum overall.
Right. Exactly. They were dictating the pace for the majority of the crew battle. I think it was fine to just show your stuff, let the ego take over for a little bit, uh, and
Mhm.
then come back to reality for that last stock.
Yeah, like Lumen Ku did a good job. If it felt like Steven's momentum was slowed for those games, but as soon as Lumen was out, it's now it's feeling like Oberlin's. There's no like stops anymore. Oberlin's just getting pushed back, and they're gonna lose their last 4. And I'm wondering. I think Pachinko could take this one from Fish NY. Is it Fish Knee or Fish NY? Can chat let us know? But I don't think they could go much further than this Falco.
Mhm. It's fish. It's Fish NY, but we've been ragging on Jersey, and they're in Jersey as a Steven student.
Okay, because I all the commentators
Fishney,
have been
Fishney,
saying Fishney for so long, and I thought it was wrong at first, but since they've been saying it, I think that's just what we're rolling with now. Like even if it's
right?
wrong, it's just like
We need to hear it from Mr. Fish himself so that we
yes,
can confirm. But I think Fishney, it's a dope tag. It
yeah.
sounds dope.
No, but if we find out it's supposed to be Fish NY, and he's not from New York, and he's actually from Jersey, uh, expel them from circuit? No. Okay.
I'll let you take care of that as the real New Yorker. I'm
Yeah,
just
I think they forgot to read the fine print where it says if you say you're from New York but you're actually from Jersey, it's actually instant disqualification for your entire team. Sorry. Fine print, you didn't read it.
gotta be real. Gotta be real. But I'm happy to have it be a mystery. I like Fishney for now, but
Yeah, I like the knee idea because everyone's doing these good copy pastas of spam this knee to help fish knee.
gotta love it.
Oh my god, there
Of
was some
all the
copy. Sorry, go ahead.
good. No. All you.
I was gonna say there's some copy pasta like last week's stream where it was like spam this blank to help this, and then they put the same exact word. That was just like it was part of someone's tag. It was like a word part of someone's tag, and they just used the same word, but it wasn't even like a real word. It was like a made up word.
Oh man, I love chat. I love being in chat too.
Yo, check out this warm up by Blue Falco.
He's ready to go.
All right, so going Pokemon. Now, Clean Water, you want to make a quick bet? Which Falco do you think is going to double laser from ledge first?
Ooh.
Because you know what's going to happen.
I don't think it's gonna be Fishney. I think it's going to be Pachinko.
Okay, I think it will be Pachinko, but for fun's sake, I will say it's Fishney.
Okay. Okay. What are we putting on it?
Our honor. The honor and the value of good predictions.
I mean, we're both predicting the same thing.
I know we are. I know that's why we can't really put any stakes on it.
So if I lose this, then we both are just like bad. But solid start from Fishney.
Huge 56%.
Mm.
No one at ledge yet.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh no! Oh, he's trying to take a 4-stock.
Oh
You can
my
tell.
god. Yo, Pachinko got like what lost 4 stocks and only took 1 last time in last week's crew battle. I think he doesn't want that to happen again. So if that happens again, he's gonna be super salty. He doesn't get salty, but he'd be upset.
Yeah. So let's see what he can do. I think he can take one. It's about not getting caught up in his head after having that 1 stock taken so quickly, and that taunt that should light a fire in you. Like I've got 3 left. Watch that. Oh.
Oh. Dang, I was really hoping
Oh,
he'd make it to ledge so he'd double laser.
right?
No one's grabbed ledge and been able to get up
Not
yet.
so that he'd make it back, just so that he could double laser.
Yeah, like you can
But
kill him once he starts firing the lasers.
yeah, then Fishney with these. Hey, okay,
All right,
okay. Good stuff
hey,
with
Pachinko.
Pachinko.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
But
Oh,
those
Fishney
forward
just writing
smashes.
sorry in the Discord channel. I can't tell if that's BM or not.
I mean, I think it was BM in the game. You know, but when you're in the game, you're into the zone. It's different. You know, you're embodying the spirit of this character. And as a Falco that gets how many forward smashes did he get? I would feel obligated to taunt. Like,
Yeah. I
I
mean,
can understand it.
he could have taunted against the Roy. I mean, he was getting some forward smashes that were just like, you knew exactly where that Roy was going to go and exactly what they were going to do. So,
Mhm.
like, you deserve to taunt there. Okay, Beta the Fox is coming in. I don't know, 2 stocks versus 8. What do you think, Clean Water? You think we could see something?
We could see something, you know. I mean, shout outs to earlier in the day with UVA and VC. We thought it was over, and then Foxy Grandpa just wiped out 12 stocks. But Pachinko is not Foxy Grandpa, I'm guessing.
Alright, Fish NY apologizing for the spicy combos, but here at Intercollegiate Slippy, you shouldn't be apologizing for your spicy combos, you should be clipping them.
Yeah, put up them clips. We
Put up
love
those
to see them. But
Love to see it. Viewers, if you have clips from today, post them in chat. We're gonna look through them tonight, and we'll give a shout out to the best clip. You know,
Mhm.
maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, we've had some clips show up on was it Even Matchup Gaming's like Melee highlight of the week. So, you know, there's hype plays. It's just a matter of like putting them out there for people to see, to get them hyped about the fact that college Melee is still a thing.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so
Right.
like true New Yorkers, they're off the battlefield.
True New Yorkers. They can't get a break, bro.
No
Um,
break. There's no chill for the Jerseyans. Or at least the Jerseyans who say they're from New York.
True. Yeah. I think it's like if you own New Jersey and you shout out New Jersey, you rep New Jersey, then you're cool.
Yeah, I respect the hell out of that. If you're like, I'm from Jersey and Jersey's awesome as I'd be like, yeah, okay, I respect that. You're owning it.
I disagree, but I respect it.
I disagree with your opinion, but I can respect that you have it.
So quick button here about New Jersey. I go to New Jersey essentially all the time during the summer, and the beaches there are actually so sick. New Jersey gets a bad rap. I'm a pro New Jerseyan, okay?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all I have to say on the matter.
All right, Speedy
Right.
Sloth telling us he's a pro New Jerseyan, saying Jersey has some good beaches. Kind of finding that a little hard to believe just because there's not technically an ocean next to Jersey, but
But he's kind of speaking facts in comparison to like New York beaches. Like Coney Island is just
okay,
not that
that's
great.
true. But are we counting Long Island, which is technically part of New York?
okay. Never mind. You win.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's over. But Jersey Shore has some nice spots. He's not wrong.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure there's some nice beaches out there. Never been myself, but would be interested if there was ever an occasion.
I'd recommend it for sure. Only was there for like 2 seconds passing by, but it's a nice area. Anyway, back to the melee.
Here we go. This is potentially the last game of this crew battle. We're gonna see if Pachinko can clutch it out for Oberlin and take 8 stocks before losing 2.
Getting first blood, but not able to convert after that up throw. Oh, Pachinko with some nice stuff. I love the ledge, or not ledge cancel, platform cancel bear.
Yeah, Pachinko right now putting on some good percent and showing that he actually has momentum for the beginning of this game. Not gonna get the proper edge guard, but gets the sneaky back air.
That was a nice start. He's showing that he's not going down easy. He's planning on trying to take these 4 stocks.
Absolutely. It's Pachinko. The Pachinko I know would not go down without a fight. Also, Pachinko, shout out to Pachinko. Pachinko is a freshman at Oberlin, actually, one of the new blood. And it's really interesting to see freshmen play Melee.
Yeah, they're so young, and it's
Mhm.
How did you find it? Why are you playing it? Because Ultimate, I think, is just like the hot stuff right now. So good
Oh
to
yeah.
see that younger players are into Slippy Melee too.
Mhm. And good up smash out of shield by Veda. Gonna put Pachinko on his last stock, and this could be it for Oberlin. We'll see if Stevens wants to put their fire out.
A nice showing by Oberlin. They should be, not happy that they lost, but satisfied. There's some good moments in there. But Pachinko is, again, not going down without a fight, really trying to see, how much can he pull out for his team.
Yeah, and I definitely think, like, no matter how well you do in this, it's a really great indicator of, like, how you compare to other schools, because I think a lot of times, especially before online, and that's gonna do it, GG's. I think a
GG's.
lot of time with, like, online, you don't, it's not this, or with in-person, it's not like, it doesn't feel the same.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
I agree.
anyway, here we go. Good job to Oberlin, or not good job. Sorry, good job to Stevens. I almost good job to Stevens for taking it over Oberlin. Whoops. Um, we saw some great stuff. Oberlin just not quite taking as many stocks as they needed. It seemed like a few of their players. It was more like an individual player against individual player rather than overall as like a team type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
But
think
it was,
team comp was decent.
yeah, exactly. I think that all teams today have been really solid in their showing. It's been some good melee for the past few hours, but a nice close. I think Stevens showed us that New Jersey is nothing to make fun of, or you can make fun of it, but you got to respect them too. They've got some solid melee players out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, if we want to respect the Jersey, they've got to beat a New York school first, right?
True, true.
We just got to, when we start seeing Stony Brook versus Stevens is when I feel like we'll have like an area rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, Vassar is, well, never mind. Vassar's it's New York State. It's upstate, but not quite NYC. Not quite the same kind of rivalry.
Yeah, yeah, not quite. NYC and Jersey are the rivals, not really upstate New York. No one really cares about them.